yesterday, May 27th, which is my brother's birthday actually, I happened to come across a 1940 Ford on Facebook Marketplace. Now, 1940 Ford is one of the most sought after cars in the world, and it also happens to be my grandfather's favorite car. He has one totally fully restored. It's one of the most beautiful cars. I'll show y'all one of these days on a video. Anyway, I come across this thing, $750, and then he wanted another $50 for a fifth fender that he had. So it would have been $800. He said price is firm. We go over there and look at it, and it's much rougher than what we expected. And you know, just we knew it was going to be rough for that price, but I mean, this thing was the frame was completely shot. So anyway, long story short, I offered him $500 for all of it, and he took it. So now I own a 1940 Ford, and it come with this chopped cowl as well. Now, I already am working on what I guess I'm calling the 3 Xterra project. I haven't pulled the other one over here yet. I'm already working on this, and I'm already planning on building all 3 Xterras. This one here that you're looking at has got a salvage title, and that's why I'm rebuilding the front end of it, taking this front end off and putting it on this front end. Now, all it is really is the radiator support, the hood, the passenger fender, and headlights. So it wasn't really that big a deal anyway. But anyway, this one only has 158,000 miles on it, and I know you can't tell it now because it's been sitting in the woods for a little bit, but it's pretty immaculate. Anyway, what I'm getting to is this one. It's only got 139,000 miles on it, no title, and I'm about to strip the crap out of it anyway. So I got to thinking, I got a 1940 Ford with no frame. Now, my uncle's got a 39 frame that he's possibly going to sell me, give me whatever, however that works out, that he's not going to use. But the car's got to sit on the frame until he's ready to build it, so it'll be a while. So I figured, why sit a 1940 Ford in the yard on blocks and cover it up until I can get to it, versus slap it on this Xterra frame and be able to drive it and take advantage of it and you know, have a awesome running, driving, dependable 1940 Ford, you know, until I can afford to build it the right way. I mean, why not, right? We've got the Xterra, so, you know, we've got what will be a good engine. It's got a blown head gasket right now, but only 139,000 miles on the truck. So we got the frame, the suspension, rims, tires, brakes, cold AC. We got everything already. So, I mean, it just makes sense. So I do believe I was going to build this one in some way anyway. I was thinking more like the gambler route, just off-road and cut all kinds of crap off of it and weld stuff to it and put racks and stuff. And that would be a cool build, but not as cool as a 1940 Ford. So that just might be the direction that we go with this Xterra. Now, like I said, 1940 Ford is my grandfather's favorite car, and it was just real interesting for me to be able to find something like that. So I called him and asked him to come look at it with me, and he drove over here to the house. We went and looked at it. It was only a few miles down the road from my house, and we went and looked at it. We contacted my uncle, see what he thought about it. Basically same thing we did. And my grandfather went home. We had to go back to my house to contact my uncle to send him the pictures and stuff because we didn't have any cell service there. My grandfather went back home, and we had planned on going to dinner that night. Well, I messaged the guy back, made him an offer of $500, and he said that if I'd pay him today, he'd take it. So I drove right back over there. I threw all the fenders and the cowl in the back of the truck and took a picture of it. And when I went to dinner with my grandfather, I told him, I said, yeah, you know, I messaged that guy back. And I said, well, this is his response. And I showed him the picture of all the fenders and the cowl in the back of the truck. And man, he lit up. He was probably just as excited as I was that I had just bought me my first 1944. So it was such a great time. It was great memories. I mean, man, he was so excited. It was so awesome to see him that excited. I mean, you know, I try to do anything I can to help him and to get him excited about things anymore. It was a great experience. It was a memorable experience, something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
All right, we're here to get my baby.
'1940 Ford sedan, two-door. And boy, that winch just pulled it up there like it didn't have a care in the world. All right, she's all loaded up. We're going to the house.
That's what this good old boy's gonna go out working on.